Hi, my name is Cindy McDonald, and I'm going to give you a tutorial on the fairtest.org website and how to use the test optional colleges. So we are on the fairtest.org website. You can see the URL here, and on the first page it says test optional colleges. So I'm going to click on that. That takes me to the test optional and test free colleges, and it gives you the list right here. So I want to give you some tips to make this most easily used and also help you to find the pertinent information. First of all, as you go down to this list, you can see, as you look at it, you can see it's not alphabetical or anything. So you're able to sort and organize this list in any way that you need. Well, my recommendation is go to the very bottom and you'll see where it says View Larger Version. So that'll give you a full screen, and this basically takes you into the platform, which is Airtable, and gives you a lot more versatility. So I'm going to click on View Larger Version down here at the bottom of the list, and that gives me this page. One of the things that I want to point out is that there is information in here that's very valuable for you to understand and to use to qualify what this data is. You'll see the headings, the institution name, city, state, then this one that says test admissions testing policy. And you can see where they all say test optional, test free. You can sort by that. You can generate a list of all the test free schools. There's about 88 on the list right now. That's going to change at different times of the years as colleges come on the list or go off the list, but it gives you that. But what I want to point out is you can learn exactly what this means if you click on the little I, and I will tell you it took me a long time to figure this out and find it, so I wanted to point it out to you. So this gives you the definition. Test optional refers to colleges that allow the applicant to choose whether to submit the test scores or not. So some schools that are test optional will take scores if the students choose to submit. Test free, the schools that will not consider test scores even if submitted. Sometimes you also hear the term test blind, and it says sometimes referred as score free or test blind. The University of California system, UCLA, UC Berkeley, UC Davis, UC San Diego, that's a great example of test blind schools. So is the California State University system. And there are others, many other colleges that qualify as test free or test blind. And then you have the last category, which is unconfirmed, where the institutions may not, their policy for the upcoming application seasons, they've been able to find in public statements or support through the college website, things like that. So that's really important for you to understand what is test optional, what is test free, and what is unconfirmed. The next thing I want to point out is you look at this list, see some colleges have numbers here, 3, 1, 6, 1, 3, 3, 6. Well, what does that mean? So I looked all over trying to figure out, well, what's a 3 and what's 1? It's in this information. So click on this. I would take a screenshot of it so that you can have this to refer to, especially as you're working with parents and students. You want to be able to say, oh, well, this is used, number ones are only used for placement, academic advisement, only required for out of state, maybe in a certain criteria, they need it if they have a lower GPA than what the average is. Maybe the students need to submit test scores, maybe certain programs that they have to submit test scores, or number 6, placement test or school-specific admissions exam score required if not submitting SAT or ACT. So in the past, there have been very, very convoluted SAT, ACT, or test requirements. If you don't submit the SAT, you have to submit this test or that test or whatever. That's getting much less prevalent, but that gives you the 6 different codes that go along with these testing admissions. So even if it says test optional, it may not be truly test optional for all students. So you need to pay attention to this. So those are the 2 categories that have information. The other one I wanted to point out is this latest fall entry. And that's the latest fall entry year eligible. And I think that's important as well. Right now, I'll do a search on it so you can see what those years are. But it's important in our work as college advisors and parents and others to pay attention to that as well. What's really nice is this also, like any data, the minute this is printed, it's going to be obsolete. So it's really nice to have the admissions office website links here. And then also it has links to the policies. So you can go and check and see what the latest data is for the school that you're looking at. So this is really well done data. I think it's very versatile. You're able to hide fields. You're able to filter by things. You can group by things, which is basically these filters, but it gives you a ready-made list, and you can sort. So it gives you so much versatility, and I can even click here. Download the CSV. You can download this and then save it as an Excel or a numbers or whatever format you want. And I think I would highly recommend that, because then that gives you the most flexibility. And then of course you can do a print view. So for example, right now I am going to sort it by admissions testing policy, and we're going to go from last to first. And then here you can see these are all the schools that are test free. And then there's 88 in this category. And then we can sort by the college itself. And so now I have a list of those 88 test-free schools by alphabetical. And if I wanted to go in and sort them by state or city, that would be easily done too. Let's do first to last. So now we have the different schools. So you can see that's a little bit funky, but it does give you that flexibility. And also as you go through here, you can sort here also. I liked having this fall entry. So I'm going to clear this, and we're going to do just search. We're just going to take those off, take that off, and then just sort by I'm going to sort from 9 to 1, because that gives me the easiest list to view. So you can see we've got WPI that has a 2029. You can see there's a few 2025, and then a number of 2024. I think we're still on the 88. So we're going to ungroup this. And now you can see there's a lot more schools that are 2025, 2024. The list goes down to 303 schools. So have some fun, explore this, use it to meet your needs and help meet your students' needs. This is Cindy McDonald with a little Fair Test ACT SAT optional list tutorial. I hope you've enjoyed this. If you have, subscribe to my channel and you'll be able to get other information and Friday forums and things of that nature. So thank you very much.